the next story, this last one. Boop. There's a rumor that F1 star Tobias Menzies is eyed to play a surprising character from Gotham's past in the Batman Part 2. This is Josh Wilding reporting. The Batman Part 2 begins shooting next April, and that means we should start getting casting news any day now. Well, while we'd recommend taking this report with a pinch of salt, Pop Film claims to have learned an early addition to Matt Reeves' long-awaited sequel. The Crown star Tobias Menzies is reportedly being eyed to play Amadeus Arkham, a key figure from Gotham City's past. The site also believes that Luke Roberts and Stella Stoker will reprise their roles as Thomas and Martha Wayne. They've appeared in the first movie in photographs and news reports. In the comics, Amadeus Arkham was a prominent member of the Arkham family and the founder of Arkham Asylum. Having created the hospital after the murder of his family, he initially had good intentions and set out to cure its inmates and treat their mental health. However, Amadeus gradually lost his sanity and was eventually imprisoned within his own creation. Despite being long dead by the time Batman arrived on the scene, Amadeus has affected the Dark Knight's operations indirectly through either his family or the asylum, which is obviously used to hold many of Batman's greatest enemies. In the world of the Batman, we know that the Joker and the Riddler are among those being held there. The Penguin, meanwhile, confirmed that Sophia Falcone now resides within the asylum after she was outsmarted by Gotham's new kingpin, Oz Cobb. Menzies is a prolific actor who counts Game of Thrones, Outlander, The Night Manager, Casino Royale, and F1 among his credits. It's worth noting that the same site claimed in June that Peacemaker Season 2 would feature appearances from Joel Kinnaman's Rick Flag Jr. and Kumail Nanjiani's Booster Gold. They got the former right. We'll see how their track record holds up after the finale next week. I completely forgot about that, and we did see Kumail at the premiere, so that's a good thing. I forgot. In a recent interview, Penguin actor Colin Farrell said, "I've got an even smaller role in this one, but I'm okay with that. I've read the script from start to finish, and I can't say much about it, but it's deeper, scarier. The stakes are bigger. I'm really excited to see it." What does Amadeus Arkham's potential appearance in the Batman Part 2 mean for this movie? Well, if we're taking a deep dive into Gotham City's past, it seems to imply that we could indeed see the Court of Owls target Bruce Wayne in this follow-up. It's not a wild guess either, as Amadeus did cross paths with them on the page. Batman Part 2 is set to be out October 1st of 27. All right, Chris, so Amadeus Arkham, do you think that's a good fit for Tobias? Do you think there's something else there? Where are your thoughts kind of going when you hear that?
Tobias Menzies is an actor who any role is a good fit for him. He's incredible. He's so terrifying in Outlander, mostly because
I've never seen it.
I binged part of it, and I was not prepared for what happens. It is a particularly violent show in which there's a lot of assault, and we see a lot of, I don't want us to get demonetized, we see a lot of grape. And
okay. I always go with SA if you need to just quickly.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Yeah.
And so I was not prepared for it, and he plays two different characters, and so you see like this one kind, benevolent husband, and then you see this horrible other character, and it just one shows his range, but also he's one of those actors who it disappears into a role that you do have this kind of knee-jerk reaction to seeing him stuff. You're like, oh my gosh, he was that terrible person in this, but then he plays this other part, and you go, oh gosh, he's so talented. Oh gosh, he's so good. And the nice thing here with the Arkham Asylum role, the Amadeus role, is we get to see that descent into madness, how this is I'm trying to do what's best. I'm trying to right the wrongs of what happened to my family. But then how do you succumb to that darkness, which is such a big theme in Batman, him constantly trying to not give in to those dark desires of, my life would be a lot easier if I just started using guns, or if I just started, actually taking out these villains, as opposed to trying to rehabilitate them. Yeah. Bruce is always fighting that, or Batman's always fighting that. Bruce is the persona, right?
Right.
This is interesting.
No, for sure. Because the funny thing is, you mentioned that, and I don't remember who we had originally cast. Like, I feel like a week or two ago, we had decided on who would be a good Hugo Strange, Doctor Strange. Which is also, how have I never noticed that? I'd normally just say Doctor Strange so much, and I immediately mean Stephen Strange. Yep. But literally Hugo Strange is Dr. Hugo Strange. I don't know how my brain never crossed those wires ever.
This is exactly why my podcast co-host Amy Newman is constantly infuriated. She's like, well, that's not fair. How am I supposed to know?
I mean, shoot, even the fact that like the fight over the name, the moniker of Captain Marvel, that was like kind of back and forth for forever until they finally were just like, fine, we will rename the hero Shazam. I hate you guys. Like they love to steal from each other a lot, whether it be character archetypes or actual names.
Absolutely.
I am curious now. Someone goes, which Doctor Strange was first? Let's see. When was Hugo Strange created?
Both, I believe, are from the 1960s.
1940.
Oh, shoot.
For Hugo Strange. When was Doctor Strange created? 63. So technically, DC has the edge here with Dr. Hugo Strange, but that was the whole thing. That's right,
because he first appeared in the Detective Comics early on. That makes sense. Okay.
But to that point, even though he is technically Dr. Hugo Strange, he has always gone more or less as Hugo Strange. It's very rare that you directly just call him Doctor Strange. It's not. Yeah. And I bet you legally now there's probably something in there where like if they say Doctor Strange, they have to say Dr. Hugo Strange unless it's within the context specifically of like the movie or the game or the comic that you're in. You're like, seriously, Doctor Strange, what do you think's wrong with me? Like that would be about it. But you can't would be like, I'm gonna go to Doctor Strange. I'm gonna be like, oh, Dr. Hugo Strange. Ah, yeah, he's definitely like, So
they're just really formal with him always.
Always. Full name.
Yeah.
Full name, no stops. So like a pimp named Slickback. You got to say the whole thing, like Tribe Called Quest. Like, just
exactly like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Tobias Menzies would be dope. I think adding him at all would be dope. I think again, Amadeus Arkham would be cool. But I do think he could also play a very good Hugo Strange is my pick.
Yeah.
So
there's definitely in the present characters he could play so that he could go toe to toe with some of our heroes.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I completely agree. But the other thing about Amadeus Arkham, if I remember correctly, that is also then kind of tied to the Court of Owls as well, which is why I think they teased that photo of the Court of Owls and a Talon there. Is he inadvertently kind of helped create the secret society of the rich elite and all that kind of stuff, which we kind of were already teased to, if we're being real, in the Batman. We just didn't dive fully in. Oh Lord, there's a bot. Let me get his ass out of here. Get your ass out of here, bot. There we go. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you. But yeah, I hope he's in the movie. I think he'd be good. Who was he in F1 again? I'm trying to remember.
That I couldn't tell you anything. Like what?
I wonder. I feel like he was the guy that was trying to sell the team, right?
I think you're correct. Let's double check here.
The Peter Banning. Yep. Princess Positive said it exactly. He was the one trying to sell the team. That is actually
his name
correct.
was Peter Banning.
Yeah.
Like in Hook, like in Peter Pan.
Oh, I didn't even put that together. That's hilarious. I guess so.
Oh, okay.
Go figure. It is what it is. Anyways, let us know what you think, y'all. Do you want to see Tobias Menzies in the Batman Part 2? Do you think he would fit as Amadeus Arkham? Do you think he would fit as Dr. Hugo Strange? Emphasis on the Hugo. Or you have another character in mind. Let us know what you're thinking.
I love talking to you guys about Nutrafol. They are the #1 dermatologist recommended hair growth supplement brand and is trusted by over 1.5 million people. You feel great about what you're putting into your body since Nutrafol hair growth supplements are backed by peer-reviewed studies and NSF content certified. It's the gold standard in third-party certification for supplements. I'm telling you, Nutrafol is no joke. You see the results. Roxy was talking about it not too long ago. She's been using it. She sees the results. You see thicker, stronger, faster growing hair with less shedding in just 3 to 6 months with Nutrafol. For a limited time, Nutrafol is offering our listeners $10 off your first month subscription and free shipping when you go to Nutrafol.com. You got to enter the promo code Christian. Find out why Nutrafol is the best-selling hair growth supplement brand at Nutrafol.com. That is spelled Nutrafol.com. Use the promo code Christian. Nutrafol, promo code Christian.